right thing to do is, you know what I'm saying, be proud of something that came from your city, that you know what I'm saying, that got stamped in your city first. Don't, you know what I'm saying, don't troll it or look away from it, you know what I'm saying, because somebody might have stole it, because I was Sosa when Chief Keef was a big fan of mine. Right. Him and Soulja Boy was sending me emails of all their songs when I was lit and I was on G in the South, and I was the #1 artist that YoungBuck and his engineer was sending all them email blasts and sending music to about 1,000 record labels and celebrities and stuff like that. They were sending it all over to the country.
Yeah, man, we back with another episode of 615 Rap Game. It's your dog KD's, and man, got my guy Sosa Da Plug in the building, man. What it do, Plug?
What up, world?
What you got going, man?
I'm blessed, man. What you got going on,
man? Working, man. You know me, man. Stay pushing, man.
That's the move, buddy.
Man, listen, man. Y'all gotta realize, man, we got a Cashville legend in the building, man, for real. Cashville legend. My guy Sosa Da Plug. Like it. Like for real.
I appreciate the flowers on me, and then at the same time, shout out all the Cashville legends.
Right, right.
Shout out all the Cashville legends. And you know what I'm saying? All y'all deserve y'all flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get to it, you know what I'm saying? As far as it too. You know what I'm saying? But it's love on my man. Y'all already know.
Man, look, like I always say, man, shout out to my guy that made all this happen, man. Putting some things together, man. I'm gonna be your host, KD's. Look, man, I'm finna dive right straight into it, man. We've been waiting on this moment, man. We got Plug in here, man. What it do,
real
man?
Plug, the real Plug.
What it do?
Not the, you know what I'm saying, not the fake Plug, not the other niggas that call themselves the Plug.
Alright, that's something I always been wanting to ask you, man. Look.
What's that, fam?
When they mimic the Sosa Da Plug, the real Shark Gang Sosa Da Plug, how that make you feel, dog? Be honest, man.
You know, I mean, shit, you know, I don't know how to do it, but keep it solid with you. You feel me? I don't know, man. You know, imitation is flattery, but then, fam, at the same time, I don't stamp no rapper that call himself Sosa except one rapper.
One guy, right?
That's my little.
I mean, I think that's what the city knows.
I got like just one of it. I come from the era of y'all own, and I ain't gonna say no disrespect, man, to everybody that's named Sosa, cause there's millions of y'all now, but. And I know y'all ain't gonna really want to hear that, but I'm the first one. I come from the era where I was the only one. Right. It's a whole generation in Cashville that can vouch, that can stand for that. They supposed to. I don't know why they haven't, but I don't understand how it's one fan of another of a Chief Keef or something in Cashville, knowing that the average rap fan in Cashville was raised on Sosa Da Plug.
Right.
I don't understand how it's one big the Plug fan in Cashville. Right. Whatever else a motherfucking fans is, I'm talking about in my city though, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, I put in work, you know what I'm saying?
If I never gave him his flowers on camera in front of anybody or whatever, man, when I first met this cat right here, bro, I told him, man, I am a big fan of yours, Sosa. I need a track, I need a song, man. And like, I grew up listening to him, Serving the World clique, you know what I mean? Him, Deuce, all them, man, they been getting down for quite some time now, and like, they got a lot that they set a trend for the culture here in Nashville. They brought a lot to the table.
Thank you, bro.
Like, speaking on,
let me cut you off for a second. I'm sorry to cut that out, bro. Like when my homie KD, y'all, when he like, man, you know what I'm saying, when I met my homie, I told him I'm a fan of yours, you know what I'm saying, like, that's in my city, but that's how the game, the rapper named the game from California. The first time I talked to him, the first thing he told me was, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, you let your homie send the music so I can put it on my mixtape, put it on my new album, man, because I'm just a fan of Sosa Da Plug. When I first met Boosie Badass, he knew. I told him my name was Sosa. He was like, nah, your name's Sosa Da Plug. I know who you is. Right. Put that on my dead son. My whole thing is, when it come down to the real rap game, and when it come down to the fans, man, that's what matter. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do all this shit for. It's just like how when men wear cologne. We wear it because we like to smell good, but we wear it for the people, we wear it for the ladies too. So, you know what I'm saying? We do this shit for the people in the city. And I just think that the right thing to do is, you know what I'm saying, be proud of something that came from your city, that you know what I'm saying, that got stamped in your city first. Don't, you know what I'm saying, don't troll it or look away from it, you know what I'm saying, because somebody might have stole it, because You know, I was Sosa when Chief Keef was a big fan of mine.
Right.
Him and Soulja Boy was sending me emails of all their songs when I was lit and I was on G in the South, and I was the #1 artist that YoungBuck and his engineer was sending all them email blasts and sending music to about 1,000 record labels and celebrities and stuff like that. They were sending it all over to the country. And Soulja Boy was one of them. So he used to consistently stay. He bit some of my lyrics.
It's big right there.
He bit some of my lyrics. I'm the first rapper that Soulja Boy ever bit his lyrics. Right? He claimed he the first rapper.
First rapper.
Man, come on.
I Soulja. You the first rapper done everything, man. You the first rapper bit my nigga lyrics.
He the first rapper. He the first rapper bit. I'm the first rapper who got his shit bit by Soulja.
Right.
And then Chief Keef was his artist back then. He was a little young nigga, like 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
And then Chief Keef ended up getting on with Interscope. That's how he got the name Sosa.
I never knew that.
So this is how he got the name.
So you saying he was with
Soulja Boy first. He's been on nigga couch and shit.
That's game right there.
Soulja Boy used to send me like unreleased. When everybody knows CC. Everybody in the rap game knows.
Yeah, I know CC. Everybody used to
get to the studio. Lines then.
Yeah.
I've been fucking with CC man since I was a little kid, about 12, 13 years old. Cause he seen I had a lyrical. He seen I had a gift. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he just pulled me to the side, put me under extra pressure. That's my nigga.
Yeah.
So CC used to take my exclusives and shit and Buck shit and Outlaw shit. He used to send it out and blast it out. And they used to reply to it. So I was linked up, man, with 100 celebrities, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was looking at me like as the next him.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying, these boys was little kids. They was 12 or 13 years old. But we was in the early stages of YouTube when we was running up millions of views and we was getting real bags, we was on private jets. We was doing what the rap game do, but it wasn't shit like Facebook. It wasn't going live yet.
Were you serving the world click deal?
Nah. At this point, I was just on I had just now built my gang in Sharks. I had just built the Sharks. And I was in a hiatus, you know what I'm saying? Serving the World Click had went through a whole lot of breaking up, and you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to get into.
Go ahead.
Because I grew up a fan of Serving the World Click.
I respect it, fam.
I want to know, like, what's the story of Serving the World Click, and will it be any future albums or something from Serving the World
That's
Click?
super real. Now, okay, that's a two-part question. So, well, first of all, homie, I can't speak on what Sosa Da Plug gonna do. I couldn't factually speak on what a group project gonna do because a group is like a 5-headed, 6, 7, 8-headed dragon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of personal problems amongst the members that we gotta get together. A couple of the members is dead. God bless them. You know what I'm saying? God bless their souls, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace of Manny. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? My big brother Sinbal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, all of them that we lost. A couple of them, you know what I'm saying, got on to the feds and shit. You know what I'm saying? They just grabbed one of the homies for, you know what I'm saying, charged with robbing a bank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? A couple of homies that got indicted in the RICO, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like far as the core rappers, it's still us. But I mean, if you want to be real, all the way flat out, like Plug really ain't fucking with niggas neither. You know what I'm saying? I would be honest, man. I ain't gonna put that on only my brothers, like, you know what I'm saying, like niggas like Deuce, good niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Deuce out here, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Deuce. It's my nigga, man. It's only one of my peers lyrics that I ever had in the city, you know what I'm saying? You know, he was grown when I met him. I was a little child, you know what I'm saying? Young animal, you feel me?
Right.
And they pulled me into the fold, and then right after that we formed Serving the World Click a couple months later. I got to the label, you feel me?
Okay.
So with that being said, it's still shit going on, but you know, people, some of the ones of us in the group got to get shit together with, you know, maybe our old CEO, because even though my old CEO, my nigga Murder Rich, he don't really.
So Murder Rich was CEO or his management?
Nah, he was the CEO of the label.
And he was doing the management.
Nah, we had a couple of managers. It was managers within the label, but at the same time, the label was Style Camp. Yeah. That was my homeboy. That was Murder Rich shit. Now, at the same time as Murder Rich shit, the group is, and the entity as far as the brand is Serving the World Click.
Right.
That's 5 or 6 rappers, like 4 of us left.
Right.
Now, we could easily, legally, and just, you know, cause I'm a real nigga, I do what I want to do. Me and my niggas could easily go in the studio today if we could get on one accord and go record the music and drop the music. I honestly don't think that it's a couple of niggas in the crew that don't want to do it without Murder Rich. They honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like that's one of their best friends. Me and Rich not close like that no more. Me and Rich clash a lot.
Yeah.
Like we clash a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the game. That's what it is. Most, you know what I'm saying? Most of my people I fall out with, they're my niggas. I love them to death.
It's crazy, man, cause I seen Rich at one of the last projects we did,
Straight
at a
up.
video shoot.
Alright.
And he showed up. He showed a lot of love and stuff.
Yeah, Rich.
So for you to say that, wouldn't nobody recognize that? No way. So y'all done a good job of
man, listen.
keeping it amongst brothers anyway.
Listen. My watch game, my cologne game, you know what I'm saying? You know, my Cartier game, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of my game came from Rich.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was a teenager. I was a young violent, you know what I'm saying? Unaccomplished young man that needed guidance. And even though I was raising myself, Rich was a businessman that he helped give me an example of graduating from being just a regular ass rapper.
Right.
You know, maybe with a special gift.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But
CEO more Big Brother style too.
To my looking at it, well, you don't gotta tell me, because I can see it and I can see the business. So he turned me into the label that I had to create for myself. I'm a rap businessman, homie, because I do about 20, 30 different things, and I ain't no rapper. I'm a rap businessman.
Right.
I love.
And we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. I know a few things you got to be having going on.
I'm saying, and I love being a rap. I love being a rapper. I love the culture, and I love the spit. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in legendary battles, and I've been literally rapping for most of my life. And I've been a professional rapper since I was a teenager. But still,
what's a legendary battle you done been in? What would you consider legendary?
I took down Lil Wayne. I took down Lil Wayne in multiple occasions, but I had a legendary battle with Lil Wayne.
Lil Tunchi himself.
On my
You
mom.
gotta tell me about
on my dead son Jesse.
You gotta tell me about it.
On my dead granny, man. This is what went down. So we was recording the second album to Serving the World Clip. We was doing the album called Shipping and Handling. Y'all can look it up.
Yeah.
It's got a song that's featuring Hot Boys. It's got a song featuring Hot Boys and Big Time. Birdman and Mentorship or something.
Right.
So I'm coming in right after Turk. Now I'm coming in right after Wayne. First Turk, then Wayne, then me.
Yeah.
So that was just a cool little session when we was doing our thing. But in the midst of all this, it was legends in there, and it was like, you know, the first thing we're gonna do is bust the dice out.
Right.
And gamble. We're gonna shoot dice.
Off top.
It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Off top.
Some little draws in there. We gotta gamble those. You know what I'm saying? We gonna show, you know what I'm saying? Pull out this, did what we doing in Cashville, what y'all doing in NO.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, they was wearing Genevas too. They was having some bread, but they were wearing Genevas, y'all. You know what I'm saying? What's a
Geneva?
It's a fake roller. It's like it's not really a fake roller. It's another brand of watches. They look down on them now, but they was really in style down there then.
Yeah.
And it was just looked at as a kind of luxury watch.
Yeah.
And nigga was fucking with them, but you know what I'm saying. So anyway, long story short, God bless my nigga LeBeau was gambling. We was all gambling, about 20 of us. My nigga Mater Don was in there, Murder Rich was in there, Deuce was in the dice game, Jack Zane was in the dice game, YoungBuck was in the dice game, Lil Jimmy from the North Side was in there. I think my homie Big Russell was in there. It was some real ghosts in there. Let me tell you who else was in there. What's her name? Jay Shaw. He used to he used to run Shaw. He still runs Shaw Records. Him and Black and Jay. You know what I'm saying? He was in there because he had broke from concentration camp.
Yeah.
Used to be Boosie's CEO.
Yeah.
He was in there, and Bun B was in there. So all us was in the session. The session just went down. Manny Fresh just started playing beats, and we just start going at it. And when we finished going at it, the dice game is going on. So we getting down on the dice. Somebody called a bad bet. Somebody called a bet. It was Deuce.
Deuce called a bad bet.
Deuce called an ass bet. Deuce was in there drunk. Deuce was in there drunk. He was gambling. He came with a chunk. He was gambling good, but they had done. You know what I'm saying? They had done rushed him on a good one.
Yeah.
So he, in the midst of the rush, fuck these niggas. He called a bluff, and he called a real bluff. He bet Birdman a bluff bet.
Right.
Birdman. I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at the fourth wall. You know what I'm talking about,
baby, want that bread there.
You remember this, because now what I'm doing is, I'm telling the real story that you went on that podcast in Atlanta and told it wrong, homie, and try to act like Lil Wayne or Buck or whatever, talking about can't nobody fuck with your homie. You know what happened, I'm finna tell him what happened. So anyway, homie.
I seen that on Big Facts.
You seen that. And I put that on my mama, that shit was not Big Facts, man. That's on my dead son. This is what really happened. In the Big Facts interview, he mentioned, I was in Cashville fucking with some niggas. Who you think the niggas he was in Cashville fucking with? I told you, listen to the song, Serving It Hot. He was in our studio session, man. And my nigga knew it wasn't no cash out then. We were bringing it straight out the trap. You feel me? Chunks of that shit and putting it in their hands for them beats and them verses. Back then, y'all, studio time was, you see what I'm saying? You had to be bringing some bands just to go in there and record 2-3 songs. All those shit y'all don't need to. It was really, you wasn't allowed to not know how to rap or just be a nigga that say he Lil Tech or something. You had to really be a real gangster to talk gangster shit.
So who actually went up against Wayne? You or Buck?
Deuce, nah, Buck was just, he would be in the sessions where it'd be me, him, maybe Mika B. Shout out Mika B.
Yeah.
In the first initial session, but as it goes along, this a whole nother session. This out at the real studio we be at.
Yeah.
And when we at the real studio and we getting down, Deuce called that bluff bet on Birdman and went out on the dice. When he went out on the dice, he couldn't cover it. Birdman stopped the dice game and told him, man, cover that.
Right.
Hold up, playboy. That ain't right. That ain't weighing right. He stopped the dice game. And Deuce didn't have it, and he told him, well, evidently, playboy, if it ain't down there, it ain't gonna get down there. I guess I ain't get. He bluffed him, bro, straight up.
Man.
So now, like, it's like you playing with them, so like you testing him now, cause it's a boss right here, you know what I'm saying? So just to keep it going, cause it's like it's too much money involved. Birdman looked it off and was like, but he still said something slick like, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it, playboy. That shit's small, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, niggas gotta get the grind. He said something real slick and cute. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when, you know what I'm saying, my OG, Lil Bo, God rest his soul, he stepped up. He was standing right beside Birdman, but he didn't like how he, so first thing he did was just cover the bet. That's the first thing he did, stand up. Hold up, buddy. There's plenty of money.
Lil Bo covered the bet.
Lil Bo covered it off the top. Man, hold up, buddy. Nah, ain't no, don't worry about it. We gonna cover that, nigga. It's all us, we together like y'all together here, man. It's straight, bro. Quit playing like that though.
Yeah.
Boom, he covered this shit. But then that's when my nigga, you know what I'm saying, let him know what's real.
Lil Bo, young big dog.
But I'm talking about with millions.
Yeah.
I'm talking about he might bring 200,000-300,000 just to throw, just to play with, just let a nigga know, man, look, we'll buy another Hummer. Y'all talking about Hummers, you feel me? So when he pulled up, all that was going on, he covered the bet, but he had like, yeah, man, but this shit right here is taking too long, really. This ain't nothing. These dice ain't nothing. We do this all day, every day. Let's do something real. I got 100 grand right now on my little homie versus your little homie.
Oh, man.
I put that on my mama, that's what he told him. The whole studio stopped talking. You got 25 killers from New Orleans and 25 bosses and ballers and killers from Cashville.
Right.
Everybody in there, the bitches and everything in the studio, everybody stopped. Because everybody started trying to figure out who is the two rappers. Who was they talking about? And then that's when, nigga, he talking about Feisty and Wayne. Hold up, nigga. Niggas started making side bets. So it wasn't just 100 right there, man, right there. What it was, nigga started right there in his face. Nigga, I got 10 on Feisty. What the, man, I got another 20. Hey, man, what you got, man? At the end of that, man, it was a chunk in there. First thing Birdman did was back the fuck down.
Right.
Cause a nigga already had done seen, hey, my little nigga do not want nothing with this little nigga right here.
Right.
That was just a back down. That time. That's the session that he talked about.
The actual battle didn't take place right there.
Cause he didn't want to bet it. And he had damn near $500,000 on him. And my nigga said, shit, I got 100 right here. We can go get some more of it. If that ain't enough, what you want to do?
Right.
My nigga was just the only one talking. And Birdman was standing out to look and see was he bluffing. He was like, what's up? My nigga ready. Man, I pulled a notebook out of my back pocket, man. I looked at this little nigga. At that point, I ain't looking at, man, listen, man, Wayne, you remember this. I looked him dead in the face, man. Listen, man, I used to be with them boys on tour the whole summer, man. Summers after summers, man. I put in a lot of work, man. Them boys know me. You see what I'm saying?
How old was you at the time then, Plug?
I probably was about 15, 16, something like that. I was in high school. They used to come to high school in tour buses and give me a shit. Take a nigga on flights. I was just a little kid, man. I was a kid. I didn't get to be a little kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause nigga, I was with them. You know what I'm saying? But
man, look, man, we got Sosa Da Plug and this bitch dropping jewels, man. I don't even think the city heard some of this shit.
Cashville. Cashville.
Look, man, what we doing? What we doing, man?
We blessed, man. We count our blessings too.
What we doing, man? We might have to set that battle up, man. My nigga and Wayne again, man. Listen.
Man, I'm you know what I'm saying? You know, we ain't doing no running from no wreck in Cashville, man. We standing on Birdman all the time. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, I'm saying, man, we still, man, let's bring the 100 back too, though.
Right.
Let's bring the bread back too. This Cashville, I ain't doing no freestyle. I'm cash styling. Let's get the money, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Birdman, when he see this clip, he'll remember that incident.
Yeah.
But I'm saying though, Lil Wayne gonna also, Tunchi gonna remember the times when we was in the Marriott and we had Manny Fresh freestyling the beat on the piano and I took him down. He gonna remember the times when I had first met him.
Yeah.
When we first met each other on West End at the studio. When we seen who the dogs was out to what's the name, we locked in right there. Hey man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do it.
So tell me what's going on with Sosa Da Plug nowadays, man. What Sosa got going on, man? I see you pushing online. You got a new clothing line. You want to talk about that? What
I've
we
been
doing with the
pushing,
clothing line, man?
I've been hustling, man. Shout out my new brand, our new brand, me and the team. I don't own nothing by myself but set my name. You know what I'm saying, homie?
Right.
I'm my name. Everything else I got for us, Shark Entertainment, Cashville Mint, my new endeavor, what I'm about to drop for the city called Cashville Hall of Fame.
Right.
Everything that I drop, man, is all about the Board of Commissioners. It's all about HR. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all about the people that's smarter than me and help me get shit done. What I just sit back like a mad scientist and dream up and think up. I done laid in my dream and wrote raps and woke up out of my sleep and grabbed the pen and wrote it down right quick. I swear to God, my right hand.
Right.
And so that's my number one job, bro. Just be a creator.
Yeah.
And sometimes it be hard for me to be.
When you creating, like who you lock in with most, like is it a personal thing? You get in the corner with your old lady, or you call a brother, an artist? Like how you get in your creative process?
So first of all, I got ADHD. I got ADD. I got attention deficit disorder. Shout out to all the survivors. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. Mental health is real. Black men don't often even get diagnosed, even though 4 out of 5 people that I know exhibit the same exact characteristics as I do. But anyway, being that I have ADD, when I'm in a creative process, I usually can't be around nothing or nobody. Like I can't even listen to rap, period. I have to use, when I'm creating albums and shit, I only listen to R&B, old R&B.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, Al Green and shit like that, you know, 90s R&B and shit. You know, I don't go past 90s R&B. That's when the soul stopped, right?
Right.
But I'm saying, I had to get in a mode, man, where I can find clarity in my soul and really find my chi. You know what I'm saying? Find my focus spot. And then I be a fan of the Sosa that's finna write the shit.
Right.
I literally get out of myself, homie.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying, just let the, you know what I'm saying, let whatever ideas come, really believe that that's what was supposed to have come. Oftentimes, man, the thoughts we thinking is really God talking to us.
Right.
So you just gotta kick back, man, and let shit happen like it's supposed to happen as far as your meditation process. We do so much praying and talking and begging and shit that we ain't really listening to what's coming back. So you can't get the right ideas and the right motivation that you're supposed to get. It's all in meditation, man. You know?
So I see, like, you got a deep process you get into when you tuning into creating it. Like,
it's hard to be a shark.
Right. You gotta know how to swim.
You gotta spit in the water.
How you come up with Cashville Mint?
This is where we put the money, man. The mint, for everybody who don't know the mint, is not just a piece of candy. The mint is where you press the money up. This is Cashville.
Right.
So many people I met that just got here and thought it was raining money.
Right.
And it really is, man.
Right.
It's about how you tap in and who you tap in with as far as your network. See what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, for instance, I'm tapped in with guys like KD. I'm tapped, which taps me into entities like 615 Rap. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to the staff. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you already know, man. Listen, man. We cutting up in here, man. My nigga Sosa Da Plug, man. We gonna take a quick break. 615 Rap Game. Tap back in with you in just a few seconds, man.
This should be your theme song. If you have emotion, you should put your team on. Cook a lot of potion. Try that shit like King Kong. If you have emotion, this should be your theme song. If you have emotion, this should be your theme song. If you have emotion, you should put your team on. Cook a lot of potion. Try that shit like King Kong. If you have emotion, this should be your theme song. Trap in the ocean. Acting what I lean on. Showtime Lakers. That's the shit my team on. Buttons off the switches, nigga. Fuck, I need a beam for my car is a cocaine. Methamphetamine, sure. Bodies broad daylight. Like the Mediterranean wars. Colombian necktie. Shit you never see before.
Alright, welcome back to 615 Cashville. It's your dog KD's. I'm your host. Shout out to my dog, put this shit together. Shout out to my dog Sosa Plug showing up, man. We getting these good jewels out of, man. Listen, man. My dog, man, listen. Been pushing. I'm talking about got history. I grew up on a song they used to play in Nashville on the radio. When I say, man, they used to play this song on the radio back to back, like how you supposed to hear Nashville, Cashville artists. It's called Welcome to My City. It was him, Pistol, and YoungBuck. Man, that's when I say, man, listen, man, I knew Plug was going to be legendary in the city. I knew he was going to have his times where he become a star and end up around stars, however it come, because like I seen it, you know what I mean? But that's what we here to talk about. I ain't really seen you on too many platforms where you get to express and talk about the history of Sosa Da Plug and the qualities that you brought to the culture in Nashville when it comes to the music.
Right.
Like, how did you even end up on the song with Pistol and YoungBuck at the time, like becoming one of the hottest artists in the city?
I mean, well, you know,
I'm gonna say the South. I'm gonna say that was a real Tennessee song. Like everybody, they pull up in the city and know that song.
Let's think about that song. Before I even get into the history of it, let's just say, one time I was on a tour bus with 50 Cent and YoungBuck, Shaw Money, Lloyd Banks, a bunch of the G Unit radio team, the promo team. So 50 was right there having a debate with Buck about him having a plaque that said that the record in the club, which Lloyd Banks wrote, by the way, anyway, the record in the club, 50 was telling us that he got the plaque to say that record was #1 in every market in the country for a long time. And Buck was telling him, well, not in our market where I live at 5th in Cashville, we was #1. I was on a song that was #1. Right. And 5th was telling him now, because 5th was constantly going through shit with Buck when he felt he would catch him in little white lies. So he constantly feel like, before we even knew what the word capping was, felt like, this nigga's cap, this nigga is shucking. We called it shucking back then before cap came. So, long story short, 5th thought he was lying until Buck remembered, wait a minute, Sosa's on the song too.
Right.
I'm sitting there smoking the whole time thinking that Buck had already said that. I ain't tripping on that shit, they always going through that. Right. We on the tour bus, it's Times Square. I'm looking at all kind of shit, nigga. You might see Jerry Seinfeld, which I really did in real life, seen him outside the tour bus that day. You might see anything right there. So I'm looking outside. This nigga said, man, matter of fact, nigga, Sosa on the song. I'm like, what y'all talking about? When he told me, I'm like, yeah, man, we on this song. Like, man, we was #1 for a whole, like a year, a long ass time. If you wasn't #1 in our market. So he's like, maybe that ain't clear channel. And I'm like, what you mean, bro? This 101.1, homie. Like every other radio, we ain't some one horse ass town, homie.
He thought he was #1.
He thought he was #1 in Cashville. I was telling him, you was #2.
Yeah.
Hey, but when I told him one thing about it, me and 50 didn't talk much, but we talk real at all the time, man, until we fell out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck with him no more. I'm on his top 2. But at the same time, saying, Like, as soon as I told him that it was stamped, he was like, oh, okay. He immediately pulled out the phone. He called these motherfuckers named Nielsen. They knew the Super Bowl numbers, all your album sales. Nielsen do everything.
Right.
He called them directly. That's how plugged in he was. He hit them up, and when he hit them up, they hit him right back. About 2 minutes later, we had this shit back then called chirp, where you didn't have to really call somebody. You could just chirp through like a walkie-talkie to them and talk to them.
Right.
He hit him straight through and told him, yeah, Fifth, I don't know how we missed this, but you was not #1 in this market right here for a long time, B. He like, listen, B, I got this guy named Pistol, and your boy Buck, and some other guy named Sosa. And Fifth said, yeah, I'm sitting right here with Sosa right now. You know what I'm saying? He says, yeah, I'm right here with Sosa. I got some. Dude said, wait a minute. So you got Buck and you got the other nigga that's on? He said, right Fifth, you a genius. He said, oh my God, you got to have 2 of them niggas? That's really happening. You know what I'm saying? So I'm right there laughing at this shit. We was headed back to Connecticut, but to the nigga mansion and shit, bro. That song was way more heavy than it was ever. Like, bro, I was locked up in CCA and the guards would come and open up my cell just to meet Sosa Da Plug. Because the inmates up there telling them, man, you keep rapping that song every day, man, in your headphones. You don't even know bro back here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? On some real shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, as far as the history of it, I already from the West Side. P. Gates had been owning his label for a long time. But P. Gates chose to come and do an album with Style Camp. We were just hot. He just felt like it would be fun. It wasn't even that he needed to do it, because he was on some legend shit. I really watched the nigga literally freestyle the entire album. Right. One day, I'm in a trap. I had a trap doing probably about a half a brick a week, but it was on the east side though. It was with my homeboy AWOL, you feel me? My nigga AWOL, my nigga Crip, my homeboy Tez, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my niggas in Settle Court. We was at the front of the drive, and Marco, the one be having the t-shirts, they had a mean, nasty trap at the bottom of the drive. You know what I'm saying? Then my nigga Papa was lit. This one, niggas like Cashville, Young T was this young nigga. You know, he was just 15, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we was goddamn nigga pulling up with it. You feel me out there? But P. Gates caught me one day talking shit about what Buck had said, and I zoomed from the trap out east and got out there and ran to the studio out west and got down with him, nigga. Man, this nigga Buck here talking about he the hardest young nigga in the city. I told him, man, nigga, you act like you don't know little fights. What the fuck wrong with you? Then he called me, you know what I mean? And that's how Buck used to call me about Stylito. Me and Stylito used to bump heads on the mic on a regular.
Hey man, y'all three on one of my all-time favorites.
What was it?
Starbucks.
Yeah, Starbucks. That was a classic album, man.
It was you, Stylito, and Buck. I forget the name of that song, man.
We had about 3 or 4.
I used to ride to that motherfucker.
Was it Get Your Money Right?
That's what it is. Get Your Money Right. You coming in more like Sosa Da Plug, and I'm from King Kong. Some out in Hong Kong or something. I was like, man, this nigga fucking, man.
Hey, man, they didn't even want to use that beat.
Yeah.
They didn't even want to use it.
Nah,
they
man,
didn't use that beat.
Listen, they used to turn me up in the trap, man.
That's what I tried to tell them. I said, y'all can't hear this, man. This is a classic. Go run that back, man. We finna do this right here. But I got you. I get what I told Lito. Man, just listen, man. Watch it. Just do what I do. We finna talk about the trap, man. Went off, man, right quick. The other gal that's the host to Big Facts, she used to be the major, like, A&R something at Jeezy label. She was in there when I was recording that. She was telling Buck, man, bro, lit right there, man. Shout out lit. You know what I'm saying? We was in there going in. We did a song with Blood Raw from their label back then. That night called Everybody Do It.
So I've been checking out your new album, and I noticed you got a new song on there on your project called Horizon, right?
Yeah.
And you got a song on there with the Outlawz.
Nah, for real. Well, now, it ain't the Outlawz. It's featuring, you know what I'm saying, Young Nova from the Outlawz. You know I done been working with them for a while. Them my homeboy.
So, like, what's the deal about that? Sound like it was kind of controversial with you, but what is that about? What's that situation about?
Well, you know, like, first of all, man, you know what I'm saying, new album in stores. All available sites. OJ Sosa Da Plug, OJ Simpson. Y'all go look it up. Fuck with me. Let me know if I still got it. Let me know what you think. You know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all the artists that's featured on there. You know what I'm saying? We fucking with the city, man. You know what I'm saying? Young Nova, I think that's the only out of town feature I got on there. We fucking with real niggas on there. You know what I'm saying? We got Cashville, Young T coming through. He slid. That's really my favorite song on the album. But then we got my nigga ABK Gates. He on 2 songs on there. It's you know what I'm saying? We got my girl Indian Doss. It's something on there for everybody. But as far as that song right there, man. One thing about Sosa always been a real rapper for us, can really rap his ass off. You know what I'm saying,
right.
fam? I ain't one of them niggas hating on rappers talking about I'm just a gang splitter, I ain't no rapper. I just graduated up above a level of doing something else besides rapping, but I still love the hell out of this culture.
Right.
I always love it, and I don't see nothing wrong with loving the culture. That it's the mother culture of the planet. Because when these little kids in the project say some little slides is in style, or a little TikTok dance just from the most dirtiest ghetto project in the world. Whatever the fuck they say go. Whatever slang they say, if they say it's up, then it's up. Whatever they come up with is what we waiting on. It was like it with us too. Right. So I don't really never see no reason for us to be hateful towards it. So I embrace my culture. Right. But on that song, I felt the need to. It ain't really a beef song. It's just a issue song. Yeah. Like I'm saying, like I'm on a song. I hadn't done no song with Big Brother in a minute.
Right.
I'm in the studio writing a verse, but I'm getting frustrated thinking about the times when Buck used to deliberately do shit to undercut a nigga and hold a nigga back, as far as even with my relationship with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For instance, one time
wasn't they signed to Buck?
They weren't signed. It was like a handshake, let's get money agreement. Nigga never really was signed, because the whole time everybody really knew secretly he's still fighting to get out of this situation with 50 and going through it. So you know what I'm saying? Like him and Shot Money was doing their thing, and Buck and Shot Money tried to sign me to an identical contract to the one that he been on with 50 for about 20 years. Yeah. And I wasn't signing. So I ain't never get into their business, was they signed or not. I just eventually ended up peeping to know they wasn't, once I seen they had the leverage and the flexibility to go do whatever they wanted to do in the event that shit crashed, which it did.
Right.
As soon as I seen they label to move back around, like, okay, so they really ain't signed. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I ain't never gonna disrespect my OGs. I got love for him, for Noble, Edie, Castro. I still got unreleased songs from Castro I ain't even put out yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, these my niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, straight up.
I had a chance to meet them, man. I remember we all went out of town with YoungBuck one time. Him and Charlito had a show in Atlanta. Yeah. And we all went down there with them, man. We about 40 deep.
Straight
you
up.
know what I mean? We all had on the Outlawz shirts and stuff, man. They were some cool dudes.
Hey, man, listen, man. I've learned some of the most instrumental stuff that I ever learned about not only the rap game, bro, but life in general, from specifically Young Noble. That's my homeboy, like one of my only big bros that to this day. I still text, I still call him. He might randomly while I'm sitting there with my kids, call me and tell me, Sosa, man, I just heard this nigga spitting. I was thinking about you. I said, hell, and I gotta call my dog. You know what I'm saying? My kid's like, damn, that's the nigga on the song. What's his name? Pops, that's him. But my thing is, bro, you know what I'm saying? Not only did I learn a lot from him, but just being stamped and being able to have a business relationship with them after the rap game, after the Cashville Records situation folded, it gave me a greater respect for them. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Even when I laid the verse down and I had to include, you know what I'm saying, the bullshit about what's going on with Buck and all that, I still had to call Noble heads up before that and tell them. Right. Because we didn't do that song in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like together that day. But
so if it came down to it, with you and Buck right now, and the situation y'all had, is it any grounds for y'all to get level on and do business again?
Man, listen, man. Real men do business with everybody except the KKK, real black men. You know what I'm saying? A real black man to sit down, man, and hash shit out, even with motherfuckers on the other side of the table that they done took one of ours and we took one of theirs. You see what I'm saying, family? You supposed to know how to grow up shit like that.
I really truly think the city love to hit y'all on one of songs.
But then what I'm saying, family, then what I'm saying, when it come to plug, you know, Shard gang a mafia, man, so we go by them kind of rules. So if you do something wrong to one of us, you got to cover what you did, homie. You got to show us love. You got to show us that you respect us. Right. If either one of us feel a slight way about you, then none of us ain't coming. So that's the way the Sharks move, and I never change it. Even if it don't make somebody else comfortable, I can't do nothing to make the Sharks uncomfortable, homie. I'm not allowed. Feel me? See what I'm saying? You don't feed sharks what they'll do. They'll eat you, family.
Right.
That's how I raised them. That's how I train them.
Right.
So with that being said, I must stay loyal to them and the creed. And what we not gonna do is just to be jumping around on songs with niggas, to do a song with a nigga. First of all, we look at ourselves like, remember, we the ones, our nigga, Sosa Da Plug, the one that used to write his verse.
Yeah.
So who need to be on the song with who?
You done wrote for Buck before?
Y'all go listen to that song called I Don't Trust Nobody. Starlito still right there and watching me write his verse. I wrote my verse and just gave him half of it and taught him how to say it.
Yeah.
You can hear it on there. It's called I Don't Trust Nobody. It's featuring High C, Starlito, and me. And it's on that old Cleanup Man.
Yeah, I remember that. That was one of my favorite mixtapes.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like, so with that being said, he ain't never wrote a hook for me. I done wrote his whole verse. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that ain't, fuck it. Even if it is being arrogant, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm at work. You gotta be arrogant at work. You gotta be a shark at work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be humble to your children, humble to your wife. You don't gotta be humble to these bitch ass niggas, man.
So you done closed old doors and open new doors.
I ain't have no choice, bro. They closed my face, bro.
Yeah, man.
So listen, that's how life is. When life is full of mistakes, kids, and ain't nobody perfect. Life definitely ain't perfect.
Right.
So what you would think, kids, is your dream job or something really would just end up being a notch on your resume, on your belt, where you could just say, I did that, and it was what it was building you up into being a boss. But one day you'll be able to be the one on top of the roof smacking golf balls. Don't keep on planning on working for nobody. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with every artist in Cashville, include Buck far as I don't want to see nothing happen to him, none of that kind of shit. But he got to understand.
What? I don't even mean to cut you out, but I like when you say you fuck with the Cashville artists. And I ain't trying to cut your service short, but this always be on my mind. Yo, up and coming artists in the city right now, and I'm gonna be hard on you because it's out the blue. I need 5 up and coming artists you fuck with that's male and female. So you gotta name me 10 artists.
You saying like
top 10.
You saying the top
up and coming artists in Nashville that the plug speaking on that you standing like, I like what they doing.
Man.
We can start with the males first.
Alright.
We can start with the males first. Give me 5 males and give me 5 females. Who you think could, bust the door open for Cashville? Who you think could finally get that curse off our back?
Okay, shit. With the males, man, first and foremost, I'm fucking with my nigga Cashville Young T and his whole label, Struggle to Strive.
Right.
I'd have been on a couple of days past, you know what I'm saying, a few projects they put out. Shout out my nigga Turntine over there, or my homeboy Brand over there. I do a lot of business with that label, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from the west side. They out east, man. They show me a whole lot of love. Sometimes they show me as much love as, you know what I'm saying, my relationships in my hood. Sometimes they show me more. Straight up. Because oftentimes they don't have nothing to be mad at me about them, nothing to hold, you know what I'm saying, like a premonition or reservation about it. They just only fuck with that's the Sosa Da Plug right there, man. That's Big Brother, you feel me?
Right.
So I fuck with my nigga. I fuck with T.
Young T.
I fuck with
That's
T.
one.
Then I'm fucking with Hot Boy Tez. He from my hood and he working
Hot
hard.
Boy Tez.
He working hard as hell.
Yeah, he nice. Hot Boy Tez. That's 2. That's 2 males. I see. I caught him off guard.
I'm building with. I mean, you know, I fuck with 35 rappers. Man, listen, man. When you up to a lot of
615 rap game, you gotta give them
when you Sosa Da Plug, y'all, you fuck with so many rappers and so many artists and musicians and young stars that call you Big Brother
Right.
That you just thinking about how many of them. I ain't thinking about who is. I'm sitting there think about what's gonna lead out.
2. He ain't named the 3rd one yet, child.
Dang.
That's pressure. In the city, boy, we got some pressure. I fuck
with Lil Stain.
Okay, you got Stain. That's 3.
Stain 3.
That's
no,
3.
I feel like he got his hood on lock.
That's 3. And we got 30 artists, like you said.
Man, there's so many of them, fam.
And how we stuck on 3?
In Cashville, young and coming up. We talking about young or
yeah, just who got the game on fire right now? They young, they younger than us.
And then you know we can't even slip and forget about ABK Gates and Reggie the Boss.
Okay, that's 5 artists.
I'm gonna lock in with them 5.
That's 5 artists.
I know I'm gonna have a hit.
And that's a nasty 5, man. He got Hot Boy Tez, he got Cashville T, he got ABK Gates, he got Reggie the Boss, and he got Stain. So you nasty, man. He got 5 of them. Now we on the female side.
Man, the females, man, they shit, it's they game.
How you feel about the female up and coming in the city, like the music scene in the city, the females?
First of all, it's the females game right now, family. It's the females game.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about
it. In every way. You know what I'm saying? As far as nationwide and locally.
Yeah.
Shout out all the females in the game. First of all, because we don't want to offend neither one of them.
No.
We love all of them. We love every last one of y'all. I wish I could pick all of y'all.
But unfortunately,
let's say that later.
All of you can't make his top 5 pick.
You feel me?
Who is your top 5 females that's gonna bust a door open for Cashville?
Well, you gotta start coming with an honorable mention at the end of 5 or something. A bonus or something. Like it's heavy to just say only 5. But I'm saying, I'm saying first of all, but listen, understand when I do give you a top 5 or something, they ain't in no particular order though. Feel me?
Okay, it ain't got to be no order. It's just what's coming to your head.
Yeah,
the 5 artists just pop up in your head, however you see it.
So I'm gonna go first of all with my little sister. You know what I'm saying? Who I fuck with the long way. We ain't done no music yet, but I still remember, you know what I'm saying, giving her a lot of tutelage and a lot of the game. I still remember when she was like a young teenage rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Who is that?
That's Shell Fox.
Shell Fox.
Man, from my hood. I'm proud of her. Her brand pushing and her raps. You know what I'm saying? Like her lyrical content, her songs, even the beats that listeners pick, they on another level. I'm extremely proud of her, and I hope she see this clip to where, like, man, I just want to motivate my little sister at all time, man, to keep thugging, man, keep being herself. Cause you know what I'm saying, like she what they paying for, how she act. I don't want her to change her nothing. I don't want her to, you know, stop being so consistent. She needs to keep her foot in their neck, man. You know what I'm saying? Like she really.
Shout out my girl Shell Fox. I fuck with her long way,
too. Straight up. But then you know what I'm saying.
That's your first pick. Who is
my first pick? Number 2, as far as the girls right now. Number 2, damn, I dropped my damn gun. Get some more.
Number 2.
I gotta give a shout out to Mimi the Goat.
Mimi the Goat.
Number 2. I don't even know her, but
listen, Mimi the Goat is a lyrical genius.
Real shit, straight up.
Nah, she nasty.
I respect that, homie.
You tripping? She a lyrical genius.
You know, she comes
like she can get to you fast, slow, up, down, sideways.
She nasty like that with
it. She funky, man.
I respect that.
I fuck with Mimi the Goat. That's your type.
You know, Sosa Da Plug, I fuck with rappers that can rap. Go ahead.
Who is your third one?
I gotta show some love to Cashville Alicia. She worked real hard. And I don't think she get. I don't think Cashville Alicia get given half the credit that she deserves.
STS.
I'm talking about grinding. She the first lady of them. It's probably about, I think, 3 or 4 female rappers on their label. But
yeah.
I know Cashville Alicia work hard. She keep her brand pushing. You know, she a full-time everything. Since we grinding. I be on her Facebook and shit. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with her, and I went to school. You know what I'm saying? With, and like I go way back at the east side, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up.
So that's 4 right there.
That's 4? I thought that was 3.
Nah, that's 4. You got Shell Fox,
Mimi.
You got Mimi the Goat. You got Cashville Lisa. Yeah, that's 3.
That's 3. Now we on 4.
This 4. This 4 right here.
My people daughter. Her name is two of my people that's from my hood. Her name Jay Pender. And she used to be the management for Serving the World Clique. She was one of the 2 managers I was mentioning.
Yeah.
Her daughter named Nisi Ellie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Her niece named Nisa Elliott.
Yeah.
Her little sister used to be on the label.
Yeah.
Nisa Elliott mama is a rapper. People in this city don't even know that. She used to be on the same label as Serving the World Clip. She was on Style Count.
Oh man.
I swear to God, her name AP.
I ain't know that.
She funky nigga. Her name AP. She spitting like a motherfucker.
Oh,
I swear to God, she just don't. She just got money. She owned Wonder Hell. That's on Jefferson.
Yeah,
Pink
yeah,
Beard
on
and shit.
Jefferson.
Yeah, man, she was a rapper back in the day. On God.
So you got number 4, Shell Fox, and she'll spitting machine.
Number 4, Nisa Elliott.
Please drop something. Please drop something. Drop something, girl. God, we waiting on you. You know we waiting on you. That's number 4 for you.
Boom.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Your 5th one. $5 biggie bag. Which one
Here's
is
a young gal.
Huh?
Damn, I wish I could remember her fucking name. She came to one of my video shoots one time, bro. Like, I need a man, damn, bro. She on the list. What's the list?
She on the list, but
pull up the top, the list that you had, but her name on there, bro. She is one of I can't remember her name. I'm sorry, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
what's the list on?
Is she on the top 10? She made the top 10. The top Tennessee top 10 on 615.
I own the rap game.
She on there.
When they posted
she one of them. Man, talk to her, man. She be rapping her ass off, man.
Man, technical difficulties, but look, we back. He said his number 5 is who?
So, you know what I'm saying? After further study, man, like I really already mentioned it. I didn't call her that. Her name B3.
Yeah,
man, little home with her spit, man. You know what I'm saying? She came to a video shoot that I had. I had a song featuring Kate Easy.
Mm-hmm.
It was you remember we shot the video at the B&B, She Can Twerk.
Yeah.
She popped up at that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know like who invited her, but I appreciated her coming.
Man, there was a lot of people there. That's why I said that's the last time I seen Murder Rich.
Yeah.
My girl Black Peach. Shout out Black Peach.
Not for real.
It was a couple of people. The girl that be with your boy Neil from Memphis.
Nah, for real.
What's her name? She got the drink.
She had them drinks in there. I forgot her name. Round, man. It was love. She be with my people.
Hey, listen. Her drink strong as hell too. I still remember her for that. I be following her on Instagram, bro, and like when she do reviews, you know, Rich Homie Quan just passed, man. Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan.
Rest in peace, Rich Homie.
But I never seen that review.
Yeah.
Man, his first response like, yeah, I fuck with man, that bitch strong as hell. Man, that bitch strong as hell.
He did a review of her shit.
But that was my thought. But you know, the website, all of us was right there when they was down there in the lot. In front of
shout out my nigga website, man.
The little clothing store. You know what I mean? We all bought some of that, man. And that was my first thought. Straight up. Look, man, 615 rap game. We in here, man, with my guy Sosa Da Plug, man. It's been real, man. You know what I mean? My guy been dropping them jewels, man. Before we wrap it all up, man, I'm gonna give a big shout out to my guy that put it together. Big shout out to 615 Rap Game for, you know, even hitting me up and rocking with me, you know what I mean? Big shout out to my dog, Sosa Da Plug, man. We coming through, you know what I mean, knocking out the jewels, giving us some game on stuff, man. So we got some more. We got some more coming with Sosa Da Plug too.
I'm sorry for cutting you off, BZ. Let me holler at the youth right quick before we cut that.
That's what I was finna ask, man. You got anything else you want to talk to the up and coming artists about? Anything you want to just say to the people that may view this content and get some jewels from Sosa Da Plug, the great? Like, what you want to tell them?
This is what I want to tell the youth, man. First of all, to all the young stars, all the young superstars. First of all, first and foremost, you got to believe.
Got to believe.
Every day. When you get up, tell yourself, I'm everything I want to be. And everything I ain't yet, I'm going to be it today. Everything that I want to get, I'm going to get there. If I don't get it, I'm going to get started on it. You got to manifest greatness in yourself and see what kind of God and goddess you are. Because if I could tell you that you was a goddess, if I could convince you of that, and if I really called you what you are, I would have to pay you that ticket. So instead, I'll call you a slave, I'll call you a nigga, I'll tell you ain't nothing, I'll call you a piece of shit, nothing ass, fuck you or whatever, and talk down on you. So at this point, it's about self-view, young people. I want y'all, man, to start looking at y'all self, man. There's $1 million walking, man. It's Cashville. We everything, man. Everybody around the country come to see us. They come and want some of these things. So what we gonna do is, man, figure out what we like to do, man. Put it in a package, man, and get it on the shelf, man. Get some product on the shelf, man. We ain't finna keep on looking all up to all these old 55, 60-year-old ass rappers who already made it, who coming in our city to hustle us once a year. We finna start looking up to the stars that's in our city. And this is what I want to talk to y'all about before this interview over. I got something going on right now called the Cashville Hall of Fame. The Cashville Hall of Fame is strictly about giving back flowers. Giving flowers to the old heads that deserve it, the OGs that deserve it. And I ain't just talking about rap. And not only the OGs that deserve it, but giving it to the new guys, the new goats. Everybody that's stamped, that's really been putting in work, man, the last 5, 10, 15 years. All y'all, man, that's made y'allself and pulled y'allself up by y'all own bootstraps to the creme de la creme, to the pinnacle of whatever your position is out here in society. You deserve some flowers from me. You gonna give them. I'm gonna make sure. Ain't gonna be no more listen to them DJs on the radio talking down on the Titans, making you not have hometown pride. All them bums on the internet talking down on all the rappers and talking down on the city, talking down on all the clubs, talking down on all the parties, making you lose hometown pride. We finna reinvest back in ourselves, y'all, because at the end of the day, I done been to these other cities, man, and I don't look at them like they better than us, but I know what they doing with each other better than what we doing. They looking out for each other. You can't come in their city and be no DJ from there unless you playing all their music. If you ain't on it, then something gonna happen to you. Like back in the day when they try to might think they gonna play with Sosa Da Plug music. We send ball up there and DJ get his hand broke or whatever, man. And then at the end of the day, we can renegotiate this, man. You see what I'm saying? We tearing up the whole DJ booth serious. But what you ain't gonna do is tell us that what we know the city love, you just gonna hate on it. One man ain't bigger than what's gotta go on. Right. These kids got to realize who they is, start getting together. They don't need more guns, they need a union. You know what I'm saying? They just need to kick it.
That's what we finna start in the city, man. We need to get us
Cashville Hall of Fame, man. So it's all about this. Do you feel like you deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Do you feel like your people deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? When we stamp this shit, man, it's all about what? The Board of Commissioners, you know what I'm saying, put together, but it's also about the viewer's choice, man. It's all about the fans, the Cashville Awards. You know what I'm saying? This is Cashville, so y'all opinion matter first. So I want y'all, man, you know what I'm saying, get at me, you know what I'm saying? We doing awards way more just about some rap, man. We doing awards about, man, who got the best hood fights. We doing awards about who got the best whips in the city, who trapping the hardest, you know what I'm saying, who got the best hair salon. We gonna break down the Cashville culture and then just pass out flowers and show love. You see what I'm saying? And give back to the kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to let y'all know I got love for y'all. I'm praying for y'all success. And you know, if y'all don't remember nothing, you know what I'm saying, about Sosa Da Plug, I want y'all to remember, man, I stood on my business, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't nothing but a shark in the water, man, on me, 100. Hey, man, shout out 615 Rap Game, you know what I'm saying? Shout out HBM Films, and definitely shout out my homeboy Kate Easy, man, just directed my last video.